Hello there, welcome to Cup and Ads. This video is most recommended to all animators or video makers who want an easy platform for their explainer video ads. And today, I'm going to be reviewing Vidtoon 2.0. It claims to be the world's easiest and most powerful animation software. It costs $49 a month, but here's the catch. You can't purchase this for a one-time payment, and you know me, I love lifetime deals. So if you've decided to get Vidtoon, make sure you access my link below so you can also get it for a lifetime. But of course, we will first check if it's worth the money. And as usual for my reviews, we're gonna take a look at the platform in terms of its ease of use, pricing, and effectiveness. Now, let me walk you through the timeline and the workspace. On first look, it's easy for me to find all elements since they're organized into one place. And then the big screen, of course, at the center, is where we can preview our video. And at the bottom is the timeline where we can drag the elements. On the upper part is the settings for each element, which we will be using later on when we start dragging or putting our images onto the timeline. So let us move on to the elements. The first button is for the scenes. There are tons of options for different industries. We have the airport scene, clinic, bakery, construction, inside the office, and a lot more. On the second button is where we can outsource or upload our own images. Again, I used to say this, softwares that allow users to upload their own media is definitely a plus point. So when you're choosing a software for your editing, you should really make sure that it has this kind of feature. Next one are the characters. There's a search bar at the top, which is good, makes it easier for me to find what I want. Like for example, if we type in doctor, we can find one. The rest are some add-ons. You can access live images and videos from Pixabay, icons, and then some GIF, GIF or GIFs, whatever you call it. Voiceovers. For this project, I'm going to be using my own recorded voice because everything sounds like a robot in here unless you purchase the Voicely app. You can check more of its features as well on my link below. And then the audio library, there are pretty a lot, and you can also upload your own track. So to fully go through all of the features, we will be creating a short explainer promo ad. I will show you my script. It's a situational explainer story. Before starting my editing process, I have already visualized what I want to see on my scenes, and I think that's very important. Right away, I'm going to start with my first scene, which should be in a bakery. And then let's get a baker from our characters. Okay, before I show you how to move the camera, here are some animations you can create out of your character. There's some running actions, talking on phone, but I guess I'm okay with his current action. And you can actually even get a female version of your character from the animation settings. Now there's something I want to show you here. We can move our character from one place to another by clicking on the settings and tick the Move A to B checkbox. The red flag is our mark where we want a character to move, although if we preview it, he just looks like a ghost moving because it's not walking. But this is where the camera trick becomes helpful. On my second scene, for example, I want two different setups in one background, so we can try to move the camera from one area to another. So far, I am not liking how I can only see the box moving and not be able to preview how it will look like in the actual output. So I will just fast forward adding my scenes together, and then we can go to our preview. Before I show you our final output, I'm gonna say by now that I will need the help of an offline application, like to just add some enhancements, because I'm not very satisfied with the initial preview. But let me just finalize my editing process, and then we will get a preview of our project before my ratings and final thoughts.
Meet Ryan. He's a businessman and owner of a bakery. He has all the skills needed to manage a business, but he has a problem. He doesn't know how to market his product, and he has no time for it. Thankfully, he met his friend Tam. Tam told him the importance of digital media to attract more customers. Ryan partnered his business with a media team, and in just a month, his sales has doubled. From now on, he doesn't need to do everything, and he has a team of creatives to help him grow his business.
Just a disclaimer, the logo at the end is not from the software, it's from Envato Elements, which I specifically use for my logo animations. Moving on to my final thoughts, in terms of its ease of use, because the workspace is very organized, I could easily find my way to all elements, drag them to the timeline, and make some adjustments. Rendering and exporting also didn't take time, it was fast and easy. What I just don't like is the size of the elements on the preview screen. I hope they have made it the normal screen size for each scene and for each character. That way, it will give me a faster production process. About the camera movement, although you can preview how the camera will move and pan, I would still prefer if it will show me the actual look when we export our actual video and not just show a transparent box and let me visualize it on my own. Other than those, it's easy to move around the workspace, so I can give it a 3.5-star rating. For the pricing, as I've mentioned earlier, the original price of this platform is $49 a month. If this is the case, personally, I will not purchase it because it's gonna be really expensive. But for a one-time payment license, and if you think you will need to create a lot of 2D explainer animation videos and for a long time, then I will definitely grab this chance. For this reason, I will give Vidtoon a 5-star rating. In terms of its effectiveness, honestly, I like the overall output of my project. I think 2D animation softwares like Vidtoon really works for explainer videos, but I still see some improvements, especially on the characters. They need to add more variety, more actions, more scenes, because for each industry, they only have one. Hopefully, there will be more options in the future. So in summary, I am in between 3 to 4-star rating because I still like the camera movements and the look of the illustrations, the 2D animations. At the same time, I am still looking forward to more improvements. Do let me know in the comment section below whether you agree with me or not, or if there's any recommendation from your side. I'd be happy to check them out and make a review about it. And if I really love the software, you will find me even promoting the product on our Facebook and Instagram accounts. And if you think this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you won't miss out an update.